Welcome to my channel Tech Set Go. The Apple's September event now behind us and the brand new iPhone 17 lineup, officially in the hands of millions of users around the world. Attention is already shifting to what's next. October has always been Apple's secondary stage, the time when they quietly unleash updates to their iPads, Macs, and home devices. And this year, the buzz is louder than ever. Multiple credible leaks, reports, and supply chain clues all point toward not one, not two, but 7 new Apple products set to debut this month. From a redesigned Apple TV 4K and a lightning-fast M5 iPad Pro to the long-awaited Vision Pro 2 and a refreshed M5 MacBook Pro, October might end up being one of the biggest hardware months of the year for Apple. So, in today's deep dive, we're breaking down everything you need to know: the leaks, the benchmarks, the insider reports, and how these new devices fit into Apple's strategy leading up to 2026. Let's get started. 7 Apple TV 4K, a 17 Pro edition. The first product on the list is one many didn't expect to see so soon, the next-generation Apple TV 4K. While it might seem like a niche device compared to iPhones and Macs, Apple's set-top box has quietly evolved into the company's entertainment hub, connecting iCloud, Apple Arcade, Fitness Plus, and now even Apple Intelligence. Recent leaked code from tvOS 26 has revealed some fascinating details. The new model appears to be powered by the A17 Pro chip, the same silicon that made its debut inside the iPhone 15 Pro, and that's a big leap from the current A15 Bionic powering the last Apple TV. This new chipset could transform the device from a simple streaming box into a serious multimedia powerhouse. With a 17 Pro, the GPU performance nearly doubles, opening the door for smoother Apple Arcade titles, better 4K HDR playback, and potentially even on-device AI features powered by Apple Intelligence. The new model is also rumored to feature 8 GB of RAM, double the previous version, and a Wi-Fi 7 plus Bluetooth 6.0 combo chip for faster wireless connectivity and ultra-low latency between devices. And here's the exciting part. Leaker Ming-Chi Kuo has hinted that this model could finally drop below $100, marking Apple's first aggressive pricing strategy for the Apple TV lineup in years. This would make it far more accessible and potentially position it as a companion device for the upcoming Vision Pro 2. Even more intriguing, TV's 20XS developer code references a built-in camera system, possibly for FaceTime calls or Apple Fitness tracking. While placement might be a challenge for users who tuck their Apple TVs behind their screens, it shows that Apple is seriously thinking about turning this into a more interactive, drive-in home device. After 3 years without a refresh, this update feels not just necessary, but long overdue. 27th M5 iPad Pro, the next big leap. Now, let's talk about the showstopper, the M5 iPad Pro. The iPad Pro has always been Apple's testing ground for futuristic tech. From mini LDD displays to the ultra-slim chassis and M-series chips, but this year, things are looking even more impressive. Leaked footage from a Russian YouTuber who previously exposed the M4 MacBook Pro has now revealed what appears to be a 30-inch M5 iPad Pro with 256 GB of storage and a stunning space black finish. While the design looks nearly identical to the current model, Apple has made subtle refinements. Gone is the iPad Pro branding on the back, giving a more minimal professional aesthetic. Inside, though, is where the magic happens. Geekbench 6 results show a 12% CPU performance gain and an astonishing 36% GPU boost over the M4 chip. And this is achieved using the same 9-core configuration, 3 performance cores, and 6 efficiency cores. Even more impressively, the base 256 GB model now includes 12 GB of unified memory, up from the previous 8 GB, giving creatives and multitaskers far more headroom. This iPad runs iPadOS 26, which integrates new Apple Intelligence tools, advanced note recognition, and live translation features. The unboxed unit's battery label shows a manufacturing date of August 2025, strongly suggesting mass production is already underway. Rumors also hint that Apple is experimenting with a dual front-facing camera system, combining both landscape and portrait lenses for more natural video calls. Meanwhile, Apple is reportedly testing an LX Semicon display driver for slimmer bezels and next-generation tandem OLED panels, though that upgrade likely won't arrive until the M6 or M7 iPad Pro generations in 2026 to 2027. In short, the M5 iPad Pro looks like a performance-driven refinement. It's not a radical redesign, but a meaningful evolution that makes the iPad feel closer than ever to replacing your laptop. 37 M5 Mac Mini, compact power, next chapter. Next up, the M5 Mac Mini. Apple's small but mighty desktop computer has always been a favorite among developers, editors, and home users who love modular setups. And this year, it's getting a performance upgrade. While no major design changes are expected, the chassis remains the same sleek aluminum block introduced with the M4 model. New reports suggest Apple may only release an M5 Pro version of the Mac Mini at launch. Internal identifiers show the new model as J873, which appears to succeed the J773 M4 Pro variant. This suggests Apple might skip the base M5 model initially and focus on the Pro-tier machine, likely targeting power users who want workstation performance in a small footprint. The M5 chip family reportedly includes improved neural engine cores optimized for Apple Intelligence and machine learning tasks, meaning even the smallest Mac will handle complex AI workflows with ease. Given that the previous Mac Mini design lasted nearly 14 years before being refreshed, Apple is clearly focused on refining the internals rather than reinventing the exterior. Expect better thermals, higher GPU frequencies, and possibly support for up to 64 gigabytes of unified memory. 47 AirTag 2, smarter, stronger, and more connected. After nearly 4 years, Apple's AirTag 2 is finally on the way. The original AirTag, launched in 2021, became a cult favorite for Apple users, making it simple to track keys, luggage, pets, and even cars. But technology has come a long way since then, and Apple's second-generation AirTag looks set to bring huge upgrades. Rumors point to the inclusion of Apple's U2 ultra-wideband chip, which offers up to 3 times the range and far better precision than the first genuine one. Combined with iOS 19's spatial mapping features, users could soon view a 3D visualization of where their AirTag is located through the Vision Pro or iPhone. A massive leap for the FMI ecosystem. This AirTag 2 is also rumored to feature better anti-stalking protection, extended battery life using the same CR2030 cell, and possibly even Find My network encryption powered by Apple Intelligence. Integration with Vision Pro could mean users literally see their lost item in augmented reality space. A small but futuristic glimpse into Apple's long-term AR strategy. 57. HomePod Mini 2. Smarter sound, modern design. The HomePod Mini hasn't received a true update in over 5 years. While still one of Apple's most affordable smart home devices, it's overdue for new hardware. Leaks indicate the new version will feature Apple's latest N1 wireless chip supporting Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0, a massive upgrade from the outdated Wi-Fi for standard. This will not only boost connection reliability, but also allow for smoother handoff experiences between iPhones, Macs, and Apple TVs. Inside. The S5 processor, originally from the Apple Watch Series 5, could finally be replaced with a much faster S9 or S10 chip, improving Siri responsiveness and enabling on-device AI functions. There's also talk of enhanced sound tuning, potentially through computational audio, giving this tiny speaker a richer, more immersive soundstage. While the design is expected to remain largely the same, new colors and minor texture tweaks could help it stand out on store shelves again. And yes, the dream of a battery-powered HomePod Mini is still alive among fans, though Apple hasn't confirmed anything yet. 67 Vision Pro 2. The future gets faster. Now, onto the most futuristic product of them all, the Apple Vision Pro 2, despite its $3,500 price tag. The first Vision Pro was Apple's boldest experiment in years, introducing spatial computing to the world. However, as powerful as it was, the device ran on an M2 chip from 2022, which by Apple standards is ancient. That's about to change. According to respected analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the Vision Pro 2 will debut with the M5 chip, bringing a 3-generation performance leap. This means faster rendering, lower latency, improved eye tracking accuracy, and far more efficient power management. Apple is also rumored to be redesigning the head strap to reduce neck draw-in and improve comfort. One of the biggest complaints from first-gen users, there's even an FCC filing referencing a new Vision Pro model number, a 3416, confirming testing is already underway. Other reports from Mark Gurman suggest the Vision Pro 2 could include an upgraded neural engine designed specifically for spatial AI processing, taking Apple Intelligence experiences to an entirely new level. And while pricing details remain unknown, there's cautious optimism that Apple might reduce the entry cost slightly to expand adoption. Even a few hundred less could make a world of difference for this cutting-edge headset. July 7th, M5 MacBook Pro, Apple's powerhouse returns. Finally, we arrive at the product that defines Apple's professional ecosystem. It's the M5 MacBook Pro. Recent FCC filings reference model numbers that match no existing MacBooks, aligning perfectly with Mark Gurman's Power On newsletter reporting that new MacBook Pro and Air models J714, J716, J813, J815 are entering mass production. This aligns with Apple's